Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This video contains an explanation of momentum and impulse, but the explanation given are only partial and part of the recording process for dubbing. So sorry if it's incomplete. I'm Septi Nur A. Say happy watching. Collisions happen when two or more objects come into contact with each other and transfer of momentum and kinetic energy occurs. Collision occur every time you hit a baseball, punch a basketball, or play pool. When objects collide in the absence of external forces, they form a system in which the net momentum of both objects before the collision equal the net momentum of both objects after collisions. There are two types of collision: elastic collisions and inelastic collisions. An elastic collision is defined as one in which no kinetic energy is lost, no damage is done to the object involved, and there is no generation of heat. In the real world, no collision is perfectly elastic because so many other forces come into play like friction, air resistance, and gravity. However, the game of pool offers a fairly good elastic representation. Pool table and billiard ball are designed to reduce the effect of friction, resulting in close to ideal elastic collision. When the cue ball hits the resting 8 ball, it sets the 8 ball in motion. Having transferred all of its momentum in kinetic energy, the cue ball comes to a rest. The net momentum of the cue ball before the collision equals the net momentum of the 8 ball after the collision. Momentum and kinetic energy are transferred and conserved. If the 8 ball is already in motion when a similarly moving cue ball collides with it, then the 8 ball will gain some of the initial cue ball momentum, and the net momentum before and after collision will be conserved. If the 8 ball and the cue ball are traveling at the same speed and collide head-on, then they will punch off of each other with the same momentum, but in opposite direction. Their momentum and kinetic energy are transferred and conserved. The second type of collision is an inelastic collision. In an elastic collision, momentum is still conserved, but kinetic energy is lost in the system, resulting in the creation of heat and damage done to the colliding bodies. Bodies that they are involved in an elastic collision end up entangled with each other or stuck together. A clear example of an inelastic collision is a car crash. In order to understand the conservation of momentum in this example, we'll imagine a car crash taking place in a world where road friction and air resistance have no bearing on the system. Let's take road friction and air resistance have no bearing on the system. Let's take